Yes, once again, breasted, 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 Chukwu Kabiama. Yes, my people, I thank you once again. Today is Sunday. So, main reason why I come back on the line on this moment is about to remind people that everything is already clean and clear. We need to save our land. We need to do everything necessary. Also, still waiting for the US to make it official because I think they listen very good. So, Eastern Security is already official that everyone's have to donate money because the best way to make it right, you need to donate money. So for my own recommending every freedom fighter all over the world, on my own aspect, supporting Eastern Security Network to be able to volunteering even one euro, one pounds, one dollar. This is people I'm talking is foreigners, freedom fighters, to be able to do that every month, every week. So also you can get the information from enterbiafra.com. You can get the information, the access where you can pay the money for USA. So we have to make it right. Also in my next program, I have to put it in my mail, put it everywhere people can see it, just for solidarity and what they call it, supporting to make things right. Because if we cannot stand for Eastern Security, counting of Nigerian government is very confusing. Before the world can arise, it's already late. And the late is, I don't know how we can see it, but it can never happen. That is why we are doing everything necessary to enlighten people to support what it should make focus to support. The same thing I taught all the Biafran people in diaspora all over the world. Please, let's put it 10 euro, 20 euro, every week, every month. It doesn't matter. If you cannot put by money, put the way I put the way anyone put. What we are doing is also contribution, but we need cash. So I thank you to take that implementation seriously, because that is what we need at this moment. 1 minute, please. Yes, my style is I love it, because one thing I love in life is I like to focus on the positive, because why positive is more important, that every negative things we should not be implement, we should not be allowed into our life. So I back to the Mavado again, because it makes sense for the songs you sing, So that is why. That's why. So my people, sorry for interrupt, but also not always a short time for me. So that is the reason why to protect our land and contribution money is important. So every Biafrans all over the world try to do this. Also, the same thing I'm talking of those who believe in Nigerians. Please, you need it help. Need this help, because it doesn't matter. See it like do something to people. So it's good to do that. So it's very important to do that, because that is the only way to make it right. Then another issue I want to recommending concerning about religions. For many years, Jagate, I don't want to talk too much. More than 20 years, I'm born them, chant them. Every issue of religions, every issue on Africa, I'm talking in generally, in Nigeria, in Zoo Nigeria. Every issue of a traditional, abandon. Every issue of anything, so all those things already be cancelled. Nigerian movies will be cancelled. Because all this is implementing the chances of the government or foreigners or foreigners to be able to upper hand, obtaining our life. Because the people who can speak our life has been blackmail our life, like a Nigerian music is a little bit better by like Osadeben and others, but also there's a time that they hijack them. Everything goes to money. During the IBB was deceive all the Igbo people, put them in the money, support all their corruption, pushing them go and corrupt. Those things is going to be passed. So my point is that we have to fix it right, because every religions have to be condemning, and I want DOS to speak, because Nigerian DSS shouldn't speak that this professor of Nigerians has been wrong. So then I want Biafran DOS to speak, to know any Biafran people who go to the churches this time, especially in the Biafran land. And there's no pastor have any right to speak this. If you give Samuel Ebe, this will happen. He said it's gonna happen. If I said it's gonna happen, but I'm waiting for you people, because we work in one common principle. But this is issue that bringing struggle to become good, because all these yeti, rascal and check pastors are playing, you know, all these things is very childish game. So, but we as a Biafra have to take it serious. Whether your mother, whether your sister, whether in your village, abandon that church and the pastor and condemn him in general life. Understand their message. Their message is, if you stand up, they shut up. If you don't stand up, they promote him because they need the money. 24 hours needing money. So this is my own point I have to tell you people about that issue. Then issue of no election is very important. That no election is not about, like the way Samuel Ebe explained it, we cannot recognize him or adopted anything even to discuss in the whole Anambra state or the whole Biafran land. No. And don't forget, all the Biafran is Anambra, beginning from Amambara, all the Biafran. I'm telling you people the truth. Go find it in the British Oxford, the Oxford dictionary. You can see it. You can see it in a dictionary in British, 1801. You can understand it. They have only one Amabara. They call it Amabara before they defeat the Biafra, the god of the Biafra. So before every god of Biafra, the same system they use now. When they use for the religions, use for those who our Alo Chukwu was rejected, to use them to say that we are bad, to convince them to be able to multiply us. The same thing they're using the church to giving us hope, to multiply us, that for me can overwhelm us. So all this system, you can study it very good. When you go to this British, you can understand what I'm saying. So please, everybody, I want us to really dedicate him. I'm not against God. I'm not against worshiping. I love Chukwu Kabiama. Honest and the dignity. I love him in the north, I love him in the south, I love him in the east, I love him in the west, I love him in the central. I love him in the truth and honest and transparent. Why we are purposed to come to this world, according to Mazin Nandekan, according to me, purposed to come to this world to have opportunity to learn in the world, to have opportunity to give back to the world. Then the world can be complete. That means common principle. African people cannot be addicted or being consumer all their life. So it's not fair. Africa must manifesting things, so that's why millions of people die in Africa. Maybe the ones who have opportunity to give our knowledge out, they script it. So all this is Western people know it. When they started protecting each other, when they knows that the simple way to lead each other is live and let live. Stand in your ground, stand my ground. Do your best, do my best. We are one people who can share the idea. That's where Europe was progressing. The same thing, some people talking that America is an 18th country. America is not. America is not indigenous. America is collaborating of migrant and the immigrant and the refugee. So I want to correct BBC people, correct Nigerian government. You can never infest us like America, because America, there is no one who owns the land. People who owns the land in America is a little bit minority. And some of them are not in the United States, they're in sort of South of American, but they hold the whole land. So the people you see, why America is have culture, they work as one government. There is no Islamist, any religion under their constitution. Their constitution is only they believe in God, trust in God. The God is our Lord. So, and give right to another one, to the equal to right to another one. The same European principle. So, what I'm trying to say, before America come to that stage, I want to be one governor or government of Nigeria. America history is very negative. That if you say we are practicing American history, you cannot cross what America crossing. They defeat Fulaminization, they defeat tribalism, they defeat labor, they defeat this, they defeat dictatorship, they defeat everything. They defeat Christianity and the Islamists, and they defeat everything. Defeat themselves, fighting each other one-on-one, killing each other. For many years. Then he telling me you want to go this thing to the stop. We are Biafra. We are living before the Western people come. We don't have history to the war. We don't have history to the. We have history for the land. If you done something wrong, you have to leave the land. We don't wait people to tell you to go. That is the only history we have. So this is the point I want us to focus for these pastors. Is very things I want DOS else to speak in public or to commanding Samuel Ekpe or commanding anyone who can speak it or command me, well, that means that Samuel Ekpe cannot speak it. I'm talking of the group of IPOB One Family. So that is the category I'm talking about. Because I want this action to move forward. Because this boat, we are into it. I told you last week, who can join this boat? We are already in the boat. So it's a reality game. And this reality game, the Mazinanka must be free. The reality game that all the Nigerian governors must resign. The reality game that everyone in Nigerian senators must resign, representing Eastern Nigeria, Biafran people must resign. The most important thing that we don't use any state anymore. We have to call ourselves like Karaba people. They said, Biafra Mamman, ye, Biafra Mamman, ye, Amamba Mamman, ye, Ogonim Mamman, yo. Uburum mani yo, Karabam mani yo. Bikonu, please, people, let us condemn this state. Let us condemn this state entirely. Everyone start today to understand that there is no more state. Let's all condemn this state. Condemn this local government sharing criminals and created confusion from Ebonyi State, from Imo State, from everywhere to stop all this dividing local government, Anambra State, or by South, or by local, or by North, all these things, South, all these things, let's stop this rubbish. Let us put things in a positive way. So that is the only thing I have to inform the Biafran people. And also I thank everyone to focusing to going to enter Biafra. And also we are praying for Mazinan can every blessed day in a positive way. Because why is in a positive way is that because we need our spirit to manifesting and participating in our life day by day when we speak about him. So everything can be more transparent. So that is where I'm going. So that is not more than that. So I find it a little bit difficult to get my rail track I'm looking for. But I think I'm getting there. So it's still missing, you know. So, but it's okay. Let's enjoy a little bit one here, because you know I love to use so positive things to focus. You know, we have a lot to discuss, but to issue of for my system for the Facebook, I always like to make things short because of too much story. People don't like it. Too much things. People don't like it. But people like Samuel Ekpe. So that is the important things inside, you know. Condemn the evil, champ them down. Blessed. Positive of the Biafra, who overwhelm them. Blessed Chukwu Kabiama, you know. Blessed Chukwu Kabiama. Yes, sir. You know, there's a little small thing before the line goes off. I want to recommending, I want to recommend these things. Also, you to understanding, colonizing Nigeria was rare, and it's rare. It was rare and rare. They can see it in their emotive and their purity, the people in the government. You will see it in the reaction by the military. You will see it in the reaction of the system, how much they used to release the people in the Biafran side or Duduwa side and the northern people. It doesn't matter what it did. You will see it how many people are being in prison for them. You will see it in anything. So what I'm telling you right now, they say what they do and everything they said it and coming and coming. The same thing, like I told you people, what they planning and everything they planning is coming and coming. What is going wrong? Pastors. Imam, call yourself, you are an imam. You are not an imam in Nigeria, you are dirty peoples. I don't believe that the Fulani people really work officially for Islamist people. Because if it's truth, because they are blackmailing within their own religion, their own mind, blackmailing, working under Islamists with their own agenda, means also fulfill this Islamist agenda to them. It's not clear. It's not clear. And I want everyone to understand these things. Any Biafran person call himself as an Islamist or Alhaji Nyamere, you're a fool. You know the meaning of Nyamere? Nyamumiri, give me water. So because